Your mama is so short. She went to see Ant-Man and sat in the front row just to feel tall. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if your local fire chief started crying after saying that their lives could have been saved if it wasn't for budget cuts? And politicians ignored him like this guy. Or what would you say if a twerking flight attendant got fired and claimed it was unfair and then immediately started a GoFundMe to raise $12,000? Or what would you say about a U.S. senator being arrested for simply trying to do his job? What happened to freedom, folks? I mean, are we serious? We're going to be breaking down the new revelations coming out of the California fire. Fire chiefs complaining for months on end about not enough budget and not enough firefighters to put out fire. It gets worse and worse for California. California, Gavin Newsom, I hope you go away forever. Like forever. Like you shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be a Democratic thing. If you escape this and somehow continue to be celebrated by Democrats, it's going to be one of the most amazing gaslighting campaigns I've ever seen in my life. So, you know, it's on you to figure that out. A flight attendant's viral twerking scandal on Alaskan Airlines. She was fired for twerking on the first day of her job. Now that's how you start an OnlyFans. Nancy Mace and Jasmine Crockett literally get into a fight where Nancy Mace says, "How about you catch me outside? How about that?" Whoa. You just got out ghettoed by a Waffle House server. And Kamala Harris has the latest cringe of all time, and Gen Z are ditching TikTok because they're worried about the ban for a new Chinese app where the app asks them for their genders, aka their sex, and then immediately start making them go straight into a struggle session where they have to admit that China is more free than America. And so much more. This is the Derek O'Shea Show.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our
Folks stepping on them because that's black.
I wear heels. They're not for a fashion statement. They're for ammunition.
All right, let's get right into this crap. That is racism. 100%. Two trailer park girls going rowdy outside, rowdy outside, rowdy outside. Two trailer park girls go rowdy outside. Okay. Shout out to Eminem. Now he goes by Feminem. Very excited about that. Let's get right into it. Gavin Newsom is crying on the televisions on MSNBC, the only platform libtards are allowed to cry on, about being called NewsCUM. Yeah, he was literally called NewsCUM by Donald Trump and many others. And he starts reminiscing about his 7th grade years about being made fun of, being called that, as we drop into insane new knowledge about the budget cuts for these firefighters as a fire chief breaks down in tears. We're going to save that. But first, let's remember that Newsom is literally a piece of
I get it. They want to take us. I get it. I'm not naive. I get the California derangement syndrome. I've been living with that for years and years.
Oh, great. So my
scum.
My Wi-Fi just broke. Okay, let's do this again.
I'm not naive. I get the California derangement syndrome. I've been living with that for years and years.
Great.
Scum.
New scum.
You know, I'm the same 7th grade. I remember the guy on Baltimore Avenue that called me new scum. I was in 7th grade. I can handle that. We'll leave that aside.
Call me new scum to my face. I'm not It's not funny. It's not freaking funny. Don't you call me NewsCUM. I'm literally Newsom. Say it right.
I understand what they're trying to do. I want to work with them. It's not about me. It's about people that we both represent. He represents and I represent. And I'm honored and proud.
And you better represent!
To represent these folks. And I desperately plead with them. Come out
Gay
here.
and NewsCUM?
Help us. And we will help you. You'll be elevated, Mr. President. At the
Help me, help you. Help me, help you. Well, it's hard to help you when everything you're doing, Gavin, is reflecting very poorly on you. I know the Bill Burrs of the world are going on their evangelistic spree to say that Democratic elected individuals who are in charge of these sort of things like the fire department shouldn't be facing blame. We've been doing everything that we can to make this better. But CNN, of all places, does an insane story that this story, I bet, will be swept under the rug because nothing to see here, folks. Nothing at all.
Years in the making, the fire department has warned of dire consequences, saying that they need more money. They need more firefighters. And they warned of this as recently as last month.
No.
At that commission meeting, you said, it's dire. Someone will die.
It's eerie listening to your words because that's what occurred. So it's, let me just take a minute, sorry.
Fire Captain Freddie Escobar.
You're not supposed to make me cry.
35-year veteran of the Los Angeles Fire Department wishes he'd been wrong. And this had not happened.
What the frick?
For years, the LAFD union president warned that a disaster like the Palisades fire could happen. And while the cataclysmic weather conditions were historic.
So again, they've known for years. It's not just some psychotic event that, and there's nothing we can do. We've done everything. It's just a freak event. They've known for years.
Escobar also blames something
Stop punching
predictable
yourself,
that hurt
Newsom.
the firefight. Money.
This is a woefully understaffed fire department.
Yeah.
We're either going to have a fire department that's going to reflect 2025.
It needs to reflect and have enough trans black women, or I'm not going to ever move there. As far as I'm concerned, is if we still have people like Escobar with that beautiful handle mustache, look at that thing. You could just ride that thing. Just hold on to it. That is a beautiful mustache. That is what firemen are supposed to look like. Not like the other crap.
Or we're going to have a fire department
democracy.
that's going to reflect the 1960s.
A CNN analysis shows out of the 10 biggest cities in the nation, Los Angeles ranks 9th when it comes to the number of firefighters per resident. And it shows
9th?
Millions of dollars in rescue equipment is just sitting in a lot, unused, because the fire department can't afford to hire the mechanics to repair it. LA's fire chief.
They can't afford to hire mechanics? They are going to build another high-speed rail. Do you know how much they've spent on DEI programs? Do you know that some of the budget that was supposed to go to firefighters actually went to a trans cafe? I'm not making this up. I wish I was. I wish this was some kind of alter reality where we're just having fun. We're just being silly bellies saying a bunch of silly woke libtard crap. We're having a great time. We're pushing the boundaries. We're saying the things that need to be said. Money went to a trans cafe and didn't go. They couldn't afford mechanics. You couldn't afford mechanics? You couldn't afford mechanics for these things? Really?
Afford to hire the mechanics to repair it. LA's fire chief said in a recent memo, the fire department's staffing levels were half the size of what they should be.
And again, it's not necessarily a budget thing. It's allocating their funds for specific reasons thing. We don't have enough. We don't have enough money for people to fix our fire trucks, but we do have enough money for trans. We could always find more money for that. If not, we'll just go further into debt. And here's a representative. This is the meeting. This is from the meeting from last month. This is only 30 seconds long. So this is from the meeting last month before this all went down. Last month.
If we cut one position, if we close one station, if we close one resource, the residents of Los Angeles are going to pay the ultimate sacrifice, and someone will die.
Just last month, fire personnel packed an LA Fire Commission meeting.
Again, with this disgusting freak show, white people, white, all mustaches. That's how a fire chief should look, bald, because your hair have been frizzed off from all the freaking fires. Should be frizzed off. But this is from last week. It's freaking nuts.
Fire personnel packed an LA Fire Commission meeting, begging the city to rethink the budget.
These cuts came at exactly the wrong time, with calls for services at an all-time high and our firefighters at their breaking point.
We are straining our department's resources beyond the brink, and we cannot continue on this path.
City Councilwoman Tracy.
Look at these freaks in the back clapping. Little did you know, your entire city would be a smoldering fire pit of hell. But again, it's all because of climate change. We need more trans cafes anyways, am I right? If we don't get more trans cafes in America, I don't know where I'm supposed to get my coffee. What did you guys say? Swill says, in a trans cafe where they turn caffeinated coffee into decaf. Sir, did you know you were drinking decaffeinated coffee crystals? What? What? I just can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real. So yeah. Gavin Newsom, your new nickname is NewsCUM. You're a piece of shit. You and Karen Bass are pieces of You're a terrible human being. And I haven't gotten an update for you guys either. My sister's house somehow miraculously didn't get burned down. It was one of those freak houses on a street full of other houses that are burned down. And so she's dealing with survivor's guilt. Okay, but we all deal with stuff. We're all working through our stuff right now. So somehow her house is totally fine. I don't know. I can't tell you why. Let me see some of your chats. Now we just need Trump with a mustache. Dude, if Trump got a mustache, if Trump grew a mustache, he can be king. Screw democracy. You know what I mean? He needs to run for a third term. That's just a talking point anyways. Get the guy in there and let him just get the mustache vibes out. Donald Trump with a mustache, I think gay people or straight people, straight men everywhere would all of a sudden start calling him daddy freely. I mean, we already call him daddy pretty much, so might as well just allow the daddiness to keep coming out, if you know what I mean. Looks like the guy is from the Six Flags commercial. What Six Flags commercial? I don't know which one you're talking about. Now you know why the whole place burned. The union was making their point crystal clear to everyone. Yeah, maybe they're just like, let's let the place burn. We told them 100 times. They didn't listen to us. They didn't freaking listen to us. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Thank God for her house being okay. Thank God for her house being okay. Trump with the Hitler stash. It's not a Hitler stash. Okay, shoot. Sorry, YouTube. I know I'm not allowed to use that word. It's Trump with a Michael Jordan mustache. Let's not get it twisted. That's Michael Jordan's stash. If Trump got a mustache, it would be the beginning of the alpha male era. Okay, if Trump gets a mustache, I'm wearing a mustache forever. Straight up. Straight up the mustache era. Okay, let's go to the next story. Okay. Speaking of disasters, though, what happens when a flight attendant, here she is, twerks mid-flight, or while oh my god, or while it's being unloaded? She immediately gets fired, and this woman gets fired. Why do people post these videos of themselves on the job? You're on the job, and you're twerking on the job. Not bad though. Not bad. Not bad. You know what I mean. She is claiming this has been an injustice. And let's check out some of her twerking moves. Let's get a zoom in on it. We need to make sure it's okay. What is this music? Nice. Perfect. Perfect moves for a perfect person. Okay. So she immediately starts a GoFundMe after getting fired, because when you get fired for something like that, immediately start a GoFundMe and see what people can do for you. Make sure people are okay. She starts a GoFundMe and right now she's raised $1,900. Her goal is $12,000 for what? I never thought a single moment would cost me everything. Yes, just a single moment of twerking. One moment to twerk them all. I mean, she got it. That's true. Big bottom girls make the world go round. Yeah, true. I worked as a flight attendant for the Alaskan Airlines for over 6 months. You sound like a very important person to a part of this. You've really staked your claim in being a consistent employee. In between those 6 months, both of my English bulldogs died unexpectedly. Why would you even write that? In between those 6 months, both of my English bulldogs died unexpectedly. Yeah, because those dogs can't breathe. My relationship was rocky because of the time I spent away. You think that's why? You think your relationship was rocky because of the time you spent away? It had nothing to do with maybe your character or you as a human being or your age for filming this kind of video on the job. I digress. But I love my job, meeting new people, seeing the world, creating a safe and welcoming environment for my passengers. It wasn't always easy, but I was proud of what I did. Although this was my dream job, I was using the income to fund my blossoming lingerie and dessert business. Figure 8 lingerie, I will be supporting that. I'll be buying stuff for my wife tonight. Okay. I mean, she literally thought men were gonna line up after this video of like, oh my God, if OnlyFans models can get a bunch of money, I too will be stacking it in. Everybody's gonna be stoked about helping me out. But in reality, nobody did. Derek O'Shea drops life savings of $1,500 on twerking. Please, guys, don't tell my wife. Shh. I mean, it was $1,500 well spent. Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? We gotta support the twerking community. And every once in a while, it is nice not to have a transgender person doing it. Don't say tranny. I didn't mean to. Forgive me, LGBTQI+ community, for I have sinned. Let me see some of your chats. She needs to get the stripper career off the ground, literally. Yeah, if we could just get the stripper career off the ground immediately. Would you say $12,000 for a Brazilian butt lift? What? $12,000 is such a specific number for your GoFundMe. 17% raised. Shout out to Marquise Curtin. Yo, shout out to Marquise Curtin with a $100 drop. Anonymous. Janelle dropping $20. I love seeing people's donations. I swear to God, if it has my name, I'm gonna drive. I feel like somebody's wife is like reading this list and they're like, oh, you better not be on there, Jamal. You better not be on there, Jamal. What's up, Charlie? John P. Hannon, Chris DeLuna, Jules Himman, a bunch of anonymous, BM, a bunch of anonymous, Jeremy Brown dropping a hot 100. Who has 100? Okay, who watches a video like this and is like, you know what? Let's support her. What's $100 for me anyways? It's better than wasting that $100 on a date. Now she can be my e-girlfriend. If you use our super chat money, I better get a piece of that. I would never use your super chat money on her, okay? That's my own hard-worked money from the Chuck E. Cheese that I work at. She's Asian, now I know she's a keeper. Is she Asian? She's from the Asian community. Mile High Marquise, it's perfect. That is kind of perfect. All right, let's go into the next story. This might be one of my favorite stories. We can't break free from Nancy Mace whatsoever. We literally cannot break free from Nancy Mace. Everyone knows something about this show is that we are obsessed with Nancy Mace. Not mainly for her slow motion videos that she constantly DMs us or shows us in the on the Congress floor, but also always doing these weird low cut shirts that are very suggestive while she's telling us about a bill. A senator gets tackled today, but most importantly, Nancy Mace and Crockett get into an absolute fight where she finishes, "How about we go outside? How about that?" Which is not even what you're supposed to say.
Catch me outside. How about that? That's what I
Yeah.
always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
It's Nancy Mace.
Because you're too streetwise?
Someone needs to put like an AI
And all these
on her
hoes acting
face.
like so funny.
What's so funny?
Talking about the audience.
Kiss me outside. How about that? Okay.
Did you say the hoes? are
Also,
laughing?
just so you know, she's a
So the
multimillionaire.
audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hoes.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside?
Yeah, catch her outside. So we have the battle of the century. Nancy Mace versus Jamie Crockett. These two deserve an award for finally bringing the Bravo to our Congress floor. We need to have these two women have a reality TV show. I mean, look at these arms. They're going to be throwing some huge heat our way. The Nancy Mace, twerking to Nancy Mace, another incredible doinky doink. Yeah. Twerking to Nancy Mace. I apologize for the. It's perfect. But let's watch this breakdown. These two girls, separate them. Actually, bring them together. We need to have more of this. We need more duels in our Congress. I don't want these nice playing both sides. I want to see a fight. I already know that Congress and politicians are trash, so act like it. Have fun. Go nuts. Nancy, you used to be a server at the Waffle House. You bring it up every 5 seconds. As somebody that's from South Carolina, I know you use that your entire political career to get you elected to pretend like you know what it's like to be poor. So act like it.
We have the right
What's
to
up,
know
Captain?
that we're not going to have trans people filming us in the bathroom. How many of these trannies are taking selfies? These men are taking selfies.
We don't say
in
that
women's
word.
spaces, in the bathroom. It's gross. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So if we're going to talk about civil rights, let's talk about the rights of women in this country and how you are stripping them away every single day. And you're doing it in your legislation. You're doing it in your messaging. You're doing it on X. You're making women feel unsafe in this country.
I'm feeling unsafe right
And you're making the
now.
opportunity for women and girls to be raped, to be sexually abused in this country, even greater than
Get
they've
'em, Nancy.
ever
Yes, Queen.
been.
Yes, Queen.
So don't come over here with your attitude and talk to me about rights when you're trying to take my rights as a woman, a rape survivor, away. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Ball
I yield
drop.
back.
Ball drop.
Yields back. Any member seek recognition? Miss Stansbury.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the gentle lady across the aisle demonstrating why we need civil rights. We need civil rights to protect all. I would like to yield the rest of my time to the gentle lady who is carrying the amendment.
Finally, here we go.
I don't even know how we got there because I tried to make it clear how many civil rights, it doesn't just boil down to one conversation, but I can see that somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or
Do
not
call me a child. I am no child.
I want
She's not a child.
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
She's a woman.
females
I have broken
actually
more
have
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
Order,
will.
please.
I've broken more glass ceilings than both of you
Order.
two.
Chairman,
I'm a ginger.
Claiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not in order.
What did you say? You want to take it outside?
Go.
You will not do that. I
Order.
am not a child. I am not a child.
Claiming my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee.
Ooh. She don't make the microphone go down. If you want to go outside with me, catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside.
What does that mean?
Me outside, how about that? That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Ain't nobody gonna catch me. Catch me outside. How about that? She is a grown woman. Do not call me child. I am not a child. And let's just be real. They're not acting like children. This is grown people. It's beautiful. It's brave. We need to celebrate this. I don't care what side of the aisle on. We need more of this. This is civility. Make these two women fight in a ring now.
Not in order.
Order.
Point of order. Point of order.
Order.
All the guys are like, order. Because it really kind of feels like this. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Stop it!
Ladies, stop it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, don't go to the water. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. When will the fighting stop? Let's put our guns down and bring it together.
Order. Chair recognizes Ms. Crockett.
No,
UK flashbacks? Yeah.
State your point.
Is it allowed in the rules?
Point of order. Do we have any Diddy oil in the back? Yeah, with Diddy when we need Diddy. With Diddy. With Diddy at?
For a member to incite violence against another member? I mean, she wants to take it outside with...
Hey, I have the First Amendment right too,
And
young
so
man.
I'd like those words to be taken down.
No, keep those words up.
I am moving to have those words taken down. I believe it's against the rules to
Going
incite
outside doesn't
violence
incite
against
violence.
She literally just invited her to go outside and cool off together because it's cold outside. You guys are freaks.
Another
have a conversation that isn't.
The committee will
interrupting this
suspend.
committee.
The member will state the.
I love these like older men. They have no idea what to do with this. They're like the committee will stop. Everybody needs to relax. What is happening to our democracy?
Words he wishes taken down.
She thinks she's
where
cute.
she said that we can take it outside, which is
I would like to take her outside, if you know what I mean.
direct violation against the rules, inciting violence against another member.
What rule? The rule is you're not allowed to invite somebody outside. Idiots. And it just gets funnier to me because now it goes through the Twitter sphere, of course, and now they just start going back and forth to each other. Now we can just go back and forth. Where Nancy Mace puts this tweet out, I am no child. I have broken more glass ceilings than this woman could even imagine. She's out of her league and not cut out for this. Nancy, you were like cool and tough, and I fully backed you for asking another person to go outside. That's hilarious to me, because I already don't think you guys should be taken seriously as human beings. But I thought these people used to duel back in the day. Yes, they should bring back the duels, but let's put celebrity boxing matches back on. But Nancy Mace saying, I have broken more glass ceilings than this woman can ever imagine. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Think of all the ceilings I've broken. I've literally broken every ceiling you could possibly think of. I'm like Hillary Clinton, but way cooler. And then she goes on another spree. Jasmine, I've suffered 2 injuries when I was assaulted at the Capitol for a few weeks ago by a grown man who outweighed me by a long shot. Jasmine, I have PTSD from the abuse I suffered at the hands of a man, to include the real violence and real rape. I mean, look, it's okay to have PTSD, and yeah, you went through some horrible things, but using it in this context is a little cringe. Just saying. Jasmine, ain't no way in hell you were gonna make me take on the likes of me. Jasmine, ain't no way in hell you were made to take on the likes of me. Keep talking though. I will keep that talking back, or you can just and sit your down. The adults in Congress are here to protect women. The adults. Yeah, exactly. Nancy Mace is an adult, and you guys aren't, okay? But seriously, who you guys have in this fight? I'm going Nancy Mace. Come on, she was a Citadel grad. I don't think any women were at the Citadel in Charleston, South Carolina, a military installation. And Jasmine Crockett, I think, is just a cosplay. I'm Jenny from the block vibes. I mean, the way she starts talking and hair flipping and stuff, it's so funny to me. Like she's about to do something. But I can see that somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will Ooh, child. Now that's a hair flip if I ever see one. If you continue to talk like that, I'm never watching this show again. That's not funny. Unbelievable. Let me see some of your chats. She's acting like a child. Ugh. How dare you, child? Oh, come on. Please, child. Please, Willie. Child. That's not one wearing the weave would probably... The one not wearing the weave would probably win. I remember seeing my first weave fight. I didn't know that was a thing. And then I saw it. And I saw weave everywhere. And I thought, this is awesome. I love living in the South. Duel with banana cream pies and whipped cream. I'm so there, says Disco. You know, Disco... Keep your drawers on. Okay, this is a show for adults. We don't just scale around talking dirty to these uplifting and strong women. I don't know, so I would like to crap on with the ghetto queen. Who's the ghetto queen in this, though? I'm thinking it's Nancy Mace to be TBH. BKL gets it. My money's on black. Your money is wrong. Lazarus, what's up, Lazarus? Shout out to TikTok. I'm still streaming on TikTok Live. Oh, you're on that Chinese app? Yes. Yes, because I'm 1126 Chinese. I'm on TikTok. TikTok is so funny to me. We're gonna get down to TikTok in a second. Too late, Derek. Sorry. It's okay, man. It's okay, bro. Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Okay. Now, this is where it gets even sillier. This other news story. There's a lot of fights in this news story. We went from Donald Trump making fun of Gavin Newsom, calling him NewsCUM, to a flight attendant. Wow. See, when Joe Biden once said that he had a speech impediment, I knew he was lying because I have one and he doesn't have one. I know when I'm saying something stupid, and he had no idea. It wasn't a speech impediment. It was way worse. We went from Gavin Newsom making fun, getting hurt from Donald Trump, to a flight attendant twerking and raising money up to $1,900. Good for you, girl. You got a lot of stuff going on in your life. I'm glad you're finally getting the money you deserve. To Nancy Mace and Jamie Crockett literally fighting. Catch me outside. How about that? Let's keep that fight going, though. Now, this is where it gets... I always watch the show naked. Y'all nasty, dude. Put your drawers on. Put your drawers on, child. Don't call me a child. I'm a grown man. Okay, now it gets even crazier. Okay, this is, what world is this in? Okay, brace yourselves, because things are about to go down in an insane way. A senator literally gets tackled from Georgia for simply trying to do his job. Now, this senator was not allowed and barred from going in and voting because he had an uproar over a bill. Now, when a Democrat does it, he gets on MSNBC and he's celebrated like he's the most magical person on earth. But when somebody does it from something like the Freedom Caucus, wow, he's a right-wing supremacist and should be shunned at every cost and every angle everywhere. In this case, this gets even crazier. So Georgia Senator, what's his name? Cotton? Yeah, Colton Moore from Georgia is thrown out for trying to do his job. Now pay attention to this video. Let's get a zoom in. Okay, this is somebody's phone because it's 2025 and somebody in their 50s or 60s is showing you the video. So he's trying to get in to do his job, and you have this behemoth of a man just holding him. I think that's Lizzo's father. Really, a Lizzo joke in 2025? Yeah, I'm saying it. And look at this takedown. Oh my God. You could have killed him. Oh my. That was like the most awkward throwdown I've ever seen. So he was literally taken out for doing his job, and he got arrested. He was arrested for trying to enter in the most nonviolent thing I've ever seen, and nobody cares, which is insane. And look at all these officers. What do you notice about these officers, huh? What do you notice about these officers? Huh? Look at them.
Emotional, damn it!
They're all black. Look, black officers literally grabbing a white congressman or woman. We don't know his pronouns, sickos. And they're escorting him out. It's 2025. Racism is okay if it's reverse. Unreal. But here's another closer video to the takedown. Look, if somebody takes you down like this, just quit. Quit, man. Don't ever show your face again, because this is the most uncomfortable takedown I've ever seen. Oh, what? What is your problem? What is your problem? You sick freak. Look at that hairdo. You shoved him. You shoved him and you knew exactly what you were doing, didn't you? You knew exactly what you're doing with that hair. Look at that hair. What is that hair? Oh my God. If you're in your like 50s or 60s and you're spiking your hair, it's time to end it. It's time to put up the wraps. You're throwing senators on the floor and spiking your hair like a. I like that he gets like thrown like a dummy doll. His arms are limp. His arms are freaking limp, dude. Yeah, if you tap the like button, gingers agree. Gingers have no soul. Tap the like button then.
It has gone too far.
I mean, that is literally assault.
I have an obligation to be in that room.
I have an obligation to be in that room.
I represent 200,000 people in Northwest Georgia who duly elected me to be here today.
That is like the most insane thing, that he's an elected official and he's not allowed to be in there because he disagreed and yelled out about a bill that was going to rename this hallway. But he did totally redeem himself with this mugshot. Donald Trump made mugshots so hot right now. I mean, can we just take a moment and just look at this thing? Oh, how do you feel? How do you guys feel about that picture? If you would like to spend a night in a room with this man, clothes optional, Would you? He wants to represent 200,000 people. He's willing to be taken down like a rag doll for your freedom. Oh. We need fighters, folks. And he's willing to get the job done. That being said, he kind of looks like a serial killer. What a hairline on that guy. I can't believe you said that. He has a beautiful hairline, okay? That's a hairline that me and Tim Pool can only dream about. God, I'm never getting on that show. Never getting on that show ever. Tim's like, you talk about my hair a lot, dude. Yeah, but I make fun of myself. Is that okay? Something about about Mary hair. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Is that? Yeah, that is true. I mean, the way he falls is so funny. What kind of look like a violent insurrection. This is literally an insurrection. It does look violent. He could have killed these police officers. You know, the funny thing about this is that you're not going to have a news story on Fox News about this, really. You're not going to have him crying on air. Hopefully he'll get some attention. He needs to get some kind of attention because the idea that this elected official is not allowed back in when he doesn't seem very violent. I mean, he didn't even push back at all. He just allowed himself to get shoved down. Wow. That eye contact was powerful. Thank you. I am a huge fan of eye contact. And the closer you look into me, the closer I look into you. He looks Amish. Are you saying he looks like he drinks raw milk? He does drink raw milk, actually. It's been actually proven. Okay. Now we're on to more fun stuff. Now we're on to the fun stuff we've all been waiting for. The fun stuff that your mom and my mom can all get behind. He felt like a toddler when they didn't realize how much their head weighs. Maybe he does kind of have like he's got big head syndrome, doesn't he? I mean, look at that head. Your head is way too big for your body, son. That's a Southern boy thing, though. They all have like huge heads like that with a big crop top on top like that. I don't know what it is about Southern gentlemen and their hair, but it's beautiful. We tried looking into your eyes, Derek, and there was no soul. Yeah. You know, I deserve that. I freaking deserve that. The sad thing about the video is that he's the biggest guy there. Yeah, I know. Dad, I saw you getting your ass kicked on TV. Yeah, son. It's the things we do for our democracy. And we will literally do anything to save our democracy. All right. From political cringe to political arrests, brace yourself, because Kamala Harris is officially back in the spotlight. She has taken some time away from the spotlight and is back. And the cringe factor is completely there. She is always cringe, and she will always be cringe. Where she says in a live stream that it's not in her nature to go quietly in the night. Now, what does that mean to you?
Swill super chatted $2. I saw sold, Derek.
Thank you, Swill.
Sold.
Thank you. Yeah, I saw soul too. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you for seeing my soul. But here's Kamala Harris saying she's not going quietly into the night. Now, what does that mean for her? Does that mean we're going to expect a Kamala Harris rerunning in 2020?
And our work is not done. And as you all know me, because we have spent long hours, long days, and months and years together, it is not my nature to go quietly into the night. So don't worry about that. And our work is not done. And as you all know me, because we have spent long hours.
Do we get nothing? Trump doesn't even say anything. He just shows us a picture. Thanks so much for $2.
Long days and months and years together. It is not my nature to go quietly into the night.
What does that mean? What does that mean for all of us? Huh? What does that actually mean? Kamala Harris, not going quietly into the night. But what does that mean for America? Does that mean she's going to stage a coup and take over America on Saturday? You thought you were watching cartoons? No. You will be watching Kamala Harris lead this nation to push democracy on everyone's bosom. But she's not done. She's not done. You know, we have more clips because when you have one Kamala quote, you need two Kamala quotes.
I am fully aware that I am the public face of a lot of our work. And so I have the benefit of running into people all over our country who thank me.
Oh.
And I will tell you, I am fully aware.
Did you see when she said, everyone thanks me? Your husband's putting his head down because he's trying to hold back his laughter because literally no one talks to you, Kamala. Who is walking up to Kamala Harris? Thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nobody's saying that. That's just Joe Biden's word. I have the pleasure. Oh my God. I have the pleasure of going all around America. Really? You're not on the campaign anymore, so why are you going around in America?
Of our work. And so I have
Turd
the
color
benefit
suit.
of running into people all over our country who thank me.
Mm.
And I will tell you, I am fully aware that when they are thanking me, they
looks
are
like the
thanking
devil.
our team
Oh yeah.
for the extraordinary commitment that you each
Leaders
have
talk with
and
hands.
as a team have. to
Leaders talk with
lifting
hands.
up
Lift them up.
the American people,
Lift us up.
lifting up their condition, lifting up their hopes.
What's wrong with my condition? Okay, are you saying because I'm a ginger? Oh, because I got a condition that I have to wear more sunscreen than the average individual? It's a condition? I identify as ginger, idiot.
And dreams.
Dreams.
And understanding through it all.
Yes.
The nobility of public service.
Okay.
I am fully aware that I am the public face of a lot of our work.
Ooh, and just like that, Kamala Harris takes credit for everything Joe Biden does. Thank her for what? Thank her for breaking glass ceilings, for being the first Black or Native American or Indian or Chinese woman as vice president. I want to be a minority so bad. Oh yeah, I am. In fact, if I ever run for office, if I run as a politician, my first thing I talk about is that I will be the first ginger president ever. There already is one, okay, idiot. Lifting up those oversized wine glasses. How much do you think she's been drinking lately? I mean, this is a happy husband, and she might need a couple drinks to get things going, if you know what I mean. He's like, yeah, things have been better than ever at home. Kamala has been opening up me spiritually in ways that I've never felt before. The things she gets me to do get me excited to be married. After all, it is worship. We're worshiping Jesus as we do it. It's fantastic. You think Kamala Harris is a fan of uncircumcised white men with all the turtlenecks she wears? Shout out to the uncircumcised community. Wherever you are, I'm right there, standing behind you, staring at you from your soul. But it doesn't just stop there. See, today, she did the one thing that she knew she could. Was it to make a bill to make your lives better, or push a new agenda, or to film a TikTok video to make you feel good on the inside, or did she serve the children across the street that are starving and dying of hunger, and to show good tidings to all men? Or did she take time out of her life, out of the American taxpayer dollar, to sign her desk? Thank God we have footage of this.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
I told you. MVP. MVP. Much but turtles. MVP. Ginger Gentile rises. Wait, what? She was just trying to get her husband to sign her or something? Now he's going to take us down? What? Now he's going to take us down too? What are you talking about? Where's he taking you down to? Ooh. Nobody wants to do that. It's 2025. We ain't doing that. Ain't no Diddy baby oil up in here. Now he's taking me down to, what are we talking about? Oh, okay. I'm taking pictures now. Isn't he a funny, cute first gentleman, second gentleman?
We're going to continue getting work done until Monday, and then I'll keep you posted.
We're going to continue getting work done. If signing a desk is work, sign me up to be a politician. I want to sign up immediately. God, this woman, Kamala Harris, literally has the easiest job known to, like, she could literally do anything. And Democrats will still be celebrating her. You know what? She is not that bad of a pick. We could have had freaking Mamala. Look at her and her Mamala ways. She needs to make a cookbook. Maybe her and, what's her face? That's married to a ginger, who's a prince. Blanking. Maybe they could start a cooking show together. You know what I'm talking about? Meghan Markle. Oh my God. Maybe they both of them could start a cooking show together. And we could just literally cringe our faces completely off. I think that's what actually would happen. That's a felony. It's federal property. Yeah, it is. She's sick. Well, she's sick like that. Of course she is. She has no idea what she's doing with her life. I know. No, she's waiting for her handlers. Typical graffiti. Oh yeah, typical. Really? Is this the kind of culture you want to push upon America? Graffiti? Did you tag the desk? Did you put the cool S that everyone has done in their life on the desk for Harris? For freaking Harris? Sign up. All papers down. Kamala, our black Indian ginger. I am a black Indian ginger. I'm right here. Okay, let's get into this. This is the part. It's our naval observatory. She's observing her navel. Okay. All right, let's finish this. Let's finish the show with this. I think this is so funny. Let's talk about TikTok. TikTok is facing an absolute ban. But now the Biden administration has pushed it upon the Trump administration to figure out if they're going to ban TikTok or not. Because TikTok refuses to be a Chinese-run company. And there have been speculation of Mr. Beast and Elon Musk both purchasing the app. But we'll see what actually happens with that. It doesn't seem like they even want to sell. It seems like they're willing to let the ship go down because of principles. Not funny. So instead of these American citizens just investing their time into American-run apps and allowing American-run apps to spy on them instead of Chinese-run apps, they've decided to go into a new app run by the Chinese government party that looks even more Chinese than TikTok, which is unbelievable that that's even a thing. See, this new TikTok app is called Red Note. They're not even hiding the communists in this note. And when you sign up for this new app, they immediately ask you 2 genders, which is hilarious. All these leftists are signing up for this app. But then they immediately make you go through, apparently, according to some of these videos, a bit of a struggle session about American freedom. And these idiots are just willy-nilly going into it. Now, I like TikTok is one of the apps that I grew the fastest on, but TikTok is also one of the apps that I'm censored on the most. So any of these stupid idiots that talk about how TikTok is this freedom of speech platform and it's our government taking out freedom of speech, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I am censored on TikTok so much. I've gotten my account stopped. I am constantly on an account warning. I'm constantly getting videos removed all the time due to comedy. Because the Chinese don't know what the funny no more. Don't make a joke about Chinese and you'll be fine. But here are some of these kids, these chicks, of course, that are on this app. Look at this.
So I don't even care what I look like.
Yeah.
Because
Tell
I
us.
want to make my first video on here. I never really made many videos on TikTok.
So nice.
But I am a TikTok refugee from Wisconsin. Ni hao.
Oh. Ni hao, chama-san.
But I'm crying right now.
Oh
I don't know if you can see.
Look, literally look here. Look at this. I'm crying. Look at this. Look at my eyeballs. I'm literally crying. Man, my eyes look red. You look high. What is happening?
That I am crying right now because I have realized in just the little bit of scrolling that I've been doing is that
What?
I'm pretty sure the United States has lied to us.
What? Tell us more. Tell us more, because you've been scrolling on this new communist-run Chinese app that's more Chinese than TikTok. Tell us why the government in the United States is lying to you.
About who China is. They've always told us very mean things about you guys and about your country. And just my experience on here so far, I have seen and heard such grace and such welcome.
Cut off. Make sure to follow Brandy Manderfield. The new red app is so nice. And here's another chick talking exactly about this app as well. I mean, it's so funny.
The Chinese said that Americans are not free because the American...
So this is multiple women talking about the same thing, about on the app. You're supposed to agree that Americans aren't free and China is the real freedom state. It's the struggles. These idiots have no idea what a struggle session is, and they just willy-nilly walk into it. They're like, oh, wait, what? I mean, if there's 100 genders, definitely China is more free than us.
The Chinese said that Americans are not free because the American TikTok refugees asked the Chinese what's...
If I hear American TikTok refugees, I'm going to lose I'm going to lose it. Don't call yourself refugees.
American TikTok refugees asked the Chinese, what stereotypes do you have about us? And I'm thinking they're going to say, like, we're fat and we like junk food. No. They said that we think that we are free, but we are not. That we live under an oligarchy and that we essentially live in a corporation.
Yeah.
And we're fat.
Okay. Make sure to follow that cat at ting bong ting ding ding bong shi bong ding shima shima mushy mush mushy mush mushy mush. Isn't it funny to watch these TikTok freaks just like these TikTok refugees willy-nilly go to another Chinese app, take all the information you need. This one is more Chinese than ever. And not only do you can't just upload videos, you have to go through a struggle session in order to upload videos. It's so incredible. Atom says, even I got censored on TikTok. I appeal and win about 50%. I win way less than 50%. They're always like, oh no, what you said was wrong. Or TikTok will be like, you're spreading misinformation, and it will literally be the truth. And it will be sourced out. I will have multiple sources, and they will still fact check me. I just think it's funny that we're all going back. Mao's Little Red Book. Yeah. The inauguration should be fun. I'm contemplating calling into sick to work that day. You should, and come hang out with us. I'm calling into work sick. Pray for Trump's safety under the inauguration. It's going to be one for the historic books. A communist would say that. I know. These kids have no idea what they're doing. They're willy-nilly accepting that the communist regime is good. Don't worry, work will set you free. American is so bad. Idiots. Derek is streaming the entire inauguration live. Yeah, and this inauguration is going to be the gayest inauguration ever. It'll be the YMCA every 5 seconds. I just can't believe the YMCA dudes are coming out to sing for the inauguration. It's based. It's manly. It's based. Everybody loves the Village People. Don't get it twisted. We will be live streaming and we'll have some fun. And we got to watch Carrie Underwood. She's getting a lot of stick about like doing this thing with Trump. It's kind of ridiculous. Wes says the government is a bully and the companies lobby the government for self-preservation. Oh yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you not? I'm just curious what's going to happen with TikTok. I see TikTok not being banned. I see everyone's emotional reaction over it. I think it's not going to be banned. They're going to throw it on the Trump, and Trump's going to go, you know what, Baron, what do you think? We love the Barons. Baron, what do you think? What do you think we should do with the ticks? And then he'll just say, Dad, don't get rid of it. You're an idiot if you do. And he'll go, fine, I won't. And he'll just take the heat. He'll do everything for his son because Donald Trump loves his son more than my own dad loves me. I have daddy issues. Disco Puss says, if you have a problem with a corporation, you don't have to buy. Not quite the same with the government. Yeah. B-Cal says, I just hope that they keep him safe. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, with Trump? I think Trump's going to be okay. I think that it's hard to tell. You know, you have Kamala Harris making threats about saying that she knows she's the voice and she's not going away. Literal threats. And remember last night when we had James O'Keefe go on a date with that dude who said that he's in the think tank with other 1 and 2 and 4-star generals, and they're going to do everything they can to make sure Donald Trump doesn't become president. Now, whether that guy was absolutely off his rocker, it needs to be said that if he's not off his rocker, that makes it going to be a very interesting Monday. You and I we're either democracy reigns or they're going to push this Donald Trump as a felon thing so hard that we're not going to have democracy. And they'll be like, sorry. It's funny that the Democrat Party is all about felons. They're all about like releasing felons and they should have the right to vote and they should all this kind of thing. But as soon as Donald Trump became a felon, they're like, ew, gross. Felons are gross. You're like, I don't think so. The alien drones will come and Trump will make peace with them. Oh, that'd be amazing. What if we saw a handshake with aliens and Trump and they just started to let's generate a picture of that. I think that's important to see. I think you're right. Generate me a picture of Donald Trump shaking hands with an alien on Inauguration Day. Perfect. Makes you wonder if I spelled inauguration the first time correctly. Trump's a great daddy, America's daddy. Pray that Trump makes it through the next 4 years. Yeah, I'm just praying for this. Finally we have some shots. Yes. This is literally going to be our life. Ooh, look how big that head is. Whoa. It looks like a pickle. I could really go for a pickle. Dill, kosher. We better not have any naked aliens like this one. Ooh. We come in peace. Look. A Jedi alien. An alien from Tel Aviv. And this alien is literally probably a congresswoman. It's Nancy Mace. Looks about right. Ready to get everyone involved. I'm ready to get. I'm amped. I'm amped. I'm ready for this. All right, guys. I've had so much fun with you tonight. I hope you've had fun too. Please, if you don't mind, dropping a like. I know people. It's annoying to hear that, but I have to ask. Just click the like button right now, and then when the stream ends, if you don't mind putting a comment below to help the algorithms out as a thank you for hanging out. And I thank every single one of you guys for being here. And if you're on Twitter, if you don't mind sharing this, clicking the repost button, that would be amazing. I see all the reposts. I see all the likes. So I appreciate you guys that do that. And I try to respond to every comment on my live posts as much as I possibly can. And so I appreciate you guys doing that. Even if you tell me gingers have no souls or anything like that, that's fine. I'll just cry about it later. Gonna be a grumpy 4 years. Yeah, I can't wait. Kristen, I was born USA. Leaves comments after words. You know, you can tell it's a fake picture. Trump pulls you in when shaking hands. That is true. You know, do you think Trump would even pull in an alien? I think I would keep. I think I would keep a little distance when it comes to aliens. I would not pull in for a close handshake. You don't know what they smell like. You don't know what they feel like on your fingers. You want to stay away from that kind of stuff. These aliens could have COVID-19. Okay. I appreciate you guys. All right. Have a great night. I'll see you guys in the morning for Friday. Shout out to Fridays.